Good evening everyone, welcome back to another episode of Flying Me Simulations. So today we're doing a flight from Luton in the UK over to Dublin in Ireland, and then we're doing a second leg of the trip as well, back to the lovely Gatwick airport. Evening Kyle, hope you're well mate, and evening to the other couple of people, so let's jump right into it. And unfortunately we're not going to have any custom camera views tonight. I'm not quite sure what's gone on there. Trying to fiddle with them for the last few minutes and unable to get them to go back to where they were, so we'll have a look to see. Evening Chanders. So let's take you briefly through the flight plan and then we'll get ourselves set up ready for departure. Hoping to leave about 7:20 UK time, so let's just bring what's gone on here. Let's just move this down a touch for you guys. There we go. So, operational flight plan for our first leg, cruising at flight level 380, which I thought was quite high to be honest, considering we're only doing 330 miles. We're expecting runway 7 departure at Luton here today, and then only 2 Charlie standard instrument departure. Making the Bagso Star, Bagso 3 Romeo Star, and then we're expecting runway 10 left at Dublin. Fuel required for the first leg is 5.4 tons, and I think we have, how many passengers have we got tonight? We have got 100 passengers, so not that many. Let's just briefly show you the routing out of the UK. Let's make it so it's a little bit brighter. Unfortunately there's no ATC online tonight at Luton, so initially we're sort of tracking north over pretty much straight overhead Manchester. It looks like there is some ATC online. London North control is online, so we'll probably hit that just about. Then we'll be over the Irish Sea and then tracking, as you can see, into Dublin. So let's jump right back into the sim and let's get ourselves set up. So everything on the overhead is pretty much sorted, all the IRSs are aligned. We'll get GSX doing its thing, and then we'll start popping our flight plan in. Yeah, bang on 100 passengers tonight. So let's jump down and set up the MCDU for our flight. So it's noon where you are, Kyle, is that right? I say it's certainly not noon here. It's not going to be long before it starts to get dark. So we'll just do init requests, just wait for that to catch up. So that's took the wrong leg of the journey, so we may have to put this in manually then. Which was, ooh, what's happened there? How bizarre. Why has it said we've crashed? Not even moved anywhere. Very strange. I'm very, very confused. So, that's very bizarre. Everything seems to have just reset itself. This is the thing with the new flight sim, it's very, very unstable at the minute. So, let's have a quick gander to see, make sure we've got the right flight for a start, and that's not the right flight. Bear with me 2 seconds.
Passengers boarding.
I think we will go to a different stand. Not quite sure what's going on there. It's fairly new scenery for me here, so just bear with me 2 minutes and we'll get ourselves going. Don't know why it keeps thinking we've crashed, but not even moved anywhere, so we'll just move to a different stand. So 319 live weather. Just make sure everything is all filed correctly. Just unload and reload that. Don't know if it's because I had 2 flight plans ready and it's conflicting some way or another. I'm not sure. So then guys, right, we are back in. Let's get the new aircraft set up and make sure it's all working correctly. Don't know why it keeps thinking it's crashed, but there we go. Happy Easter to you, mate, as well. Right, let's try and get everything loaded. We'll try and just run and... There we go, right, 25 minutes, that looks a bit more like it. 138 passengers. So what happened there, I think, is the incorrect flight plan was on there. Anyway, we've got the requested boarding again, so hopefully things will work out a little bit better. Hopefully nothing crashes into... So let's just try and load the new flight plan in. There we go, it looks a little bit more like it. Right, so cost index. So it's actually flight level 360 we're going on now. Cost index is 23. And coastlines EasyJet 97 again. Block fuel this ceiling 5.4 tons. Zero fuel weight is 55.0. And 20. So in a minute.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
25.3 for the CG. Takeoff weight 60.2, which is correct. We'll just go and work out our performance speeds as well. So we run an add-on, Kyle, so we use something called GSX Pro.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
And GSX Pro basically can simulate the passengers. You do have to enable it in the settings though, for the Fenix. So we'll just run the calculations. 127, 127, 127, 132.
Locking gear.
2020 for thrust reduction. 1520. Flex to temp is 66. Engine acceleration to 2020. Flaps 1 up 0.6. So as you can see, that's all computed and ready. So flight plan, we're expecting a runway 07 as we had already said. So runway 07 and only 2 Charlie departure. Arrival routing, so we're expecting runway 10 left by the Bagso 3 Romeo arrival.
Hello.
We'll just have a look to see if there's any transitions there, so by Bagso transition. So just as it is then. Now we'll have a quick look at the routing on the map. Let's just move over to the plan.
This way, please.
So make sure that all looks okay.
May I see your boarding pass?
So there's a slight discontinuity there, so we just need to remove that discontinuity. As you can clear that.
This way, please.
There you go, that's linked that all up, wonderful. This is all there and ready.
Hello.
Passengers are boarding, so it shouldn't be much longer. $138 passengers.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Yeah, check out GSX Pro, Kyle.
Please
That
don't
will,
load
should
aircraft
fill
until
some of
fuel truck
the
arrives and ask to do
other ideas in.
Hello. Welcome on board. This way, please.
Doesn't seem quite as smooth tonight as it did yesterday. I don't know if that's because of all the passengers or what's going on. But... And we'll just make sure we're connected to the VATSIM network as well. As far as I'm aware, there's no ATC online. Well, at least it wasn't the last time I looked. So.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
That's one of the Neos next to us. We might as well tune London's frequency as well, get that all ready and raring to go. So London's frequency is 133705.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Not too sure why it's so laggy tonight, but we'll see how it gets on. Sometimes it could just be the scenery. It's fairly new scenery as well, so. So refueling's on its way now. We'll see how laggy it is. If it's too laggy, then we'll obviously so 360 is our cruise.
Welcome aboard your Easyjet flight. To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can and leave room in the aisle for others to pass.
QNH
There is a space
1007.
under the seat in front of you for small bags. If you have
Ground
larger
temperature
bags, please put
is
these in the overhead lockers.
14 degrees, which has already got cruise level 360.
You must put all your bags in the overhead lockers. Smoking is not allowed at any time. This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes. The crew are in the cabin to help you.
Secondary flight plan will copy the active. That's ready if we need it. Pop the weather radar on, even though it doesn't work, but yeah, GSX mate, that is correct. Shadows. Yes, I'm on VATSIM. Unfortunately, no ATC at Luton at the moment, so I do try and plan the routes around when ATC is going to be online, but I must admit it seems a bit hit and miss at the minute for Luton. I think probably the time we go towards Dublin, hopefully there will be some. If not, on our return leg to Gatwick, I would imagine Gatwick will be online. Gatwick's usually the most popular one of the lot. And going back to your comment, Kyle, with Canada. So if I had a plane that would fly to Canada, direct, then I probably would give it a shot, but I don't think we'll make it. Even in the 321, I don't think we'd make it, to be honest. Yeah, so I should. Yeah, we'll hit London North Control. That is correct. Yeah, it's not on. It doesn't cover Luton at the minute. I'll show you on the map actually briefly. Let me just show you on Navigraph. So, obviously this is where we are at the minute. Yeah, as we track north over Manchester, this is where we should come into London's airspace. All this whole lot here. So. Then as we sort of go out over, there's no ATC online at the minute at Dublin, but you never know, they might come online. There's usually is ATC online at Dublin, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice flight. I'm just hoping it's not too laggy, because it seems a little bit more laggy than usual. So we'll see how we go on. Could just be where we're sat. It's obviously quite a detailed scenery as well. First time I've seen the Easyjet hangar open though, so makes a change. Alright, fuel's on board, so we'll put the seatbelt signs on. And boarding's complete, so we'll start the APU. So, copy brake checklist, gear pins, coverage removed, fuel quantity is 5.4 tons, seatbelt on, it is set to nav, and barrier 1007. So we'll just wait for the APU to kick in, and then we'll get going. Yeah, I have experiences. So the cabin crew. So obviously with the Fenix, I don't know if you're aware, you can have inbuilt cabin announcements, which you enable through the tablet. However, the customized ones, there is if you check out some of my other videos after you've watched this, I've done a whole video on how you get custom announcements into the Fenix. It's really straightforward. Basically, you have to go onto a Discord channel. It's not my Discord channel, it's someone else's, and they've got loads of different airlines. But no, it's pretty good, to be fair.
Tango Alpha, long final, Luton, runway 07 demo.
So we come off external power, and we can pop beacon on. So before start checklist, parking brake is set. Takeoff speeds and thrust. Speeds 127, 127, 132. Thrust of 66. Windows are closed and beacon is on. So we'll just wait for. Yeah, that is my call sign tonight. Yep, that's correct. I'm just double checking. I changed it up there. I did. Continue pushback.
Traffic runner 75 gaining off the back to the holding point Lima 1 runway 05, correction 04 via Juliet and Lima.
So GSX is a bit temperamental at the minute. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to want to push me back straight away. There we go. So want to be nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
We're now going to take you through the safety features of this aircraft. Please pay attention to
Easy 97 Tango pushing back from stand number
Release parking
2,
brakes, please.
facing east onto Bravo.
exits is shown on the safety card and as
So brakes released.
Commencing push.
make sure you know
All
where
engines clear.
exits are.
Start at will.
They may be behind you.
Start sequence 2, then 1, starting 2.
We'll guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all bags on
Flaps
board.
1.6
Fasten your
up.
seatbelt. Push the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. Pull the loose end to adjust
Six
and
up.
unfasten by lifting
Then traffic runner 43 Tango, flight mile final, runway 07, leading traffic.
We suggest you keep it fastened whenever you're in your seat. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
So
Hold the mask in place.
yeah, so I have heard of that, to be fair, Chadders. I'm aware of it. However, now Navigraph integrates with VATSIM quite nicely and shows you the control zones. Personally, I don't tend to use it. It does come in handy sometimes though. I have used it a couple of times, but so engine 20 starting number 1.
The strap to adjust. You must not inflate your life jacket until you are outside. Once outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it doesn't inflate or needs topping up, go into the tube. There is
So
Traffic Easy383 holding Bravo 1, Bravo 07, waiting for the right traffic to the right.
Please look at the safety card in your seat.
initial climb 6,000.
It contains
Brakes set,
important
clear to
safety
disconnect.
information specific to this aircraft, such as the brace position and operation of the exits. Table. Put the armrest down.
So take off
open the
config.
window blinds, and fasten
Flight
your
controls full up.
seatbelts. Thank you for your
Pull
attention.
down. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral rudder. Pull left. Pull right. And neutral.
Unlocking gear.
So AP can come off. And taxi lights will come on in a second. After starts, anti-ice not required. Ecam status is check. Pitch trim 0.6 up is set, and rudder trim is neutral.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Oh, does it? I've not really looked at it that much, to be fair. Ah, that's pretty cool. I just think what my flight time is, to be fair.
This is Traffic Easy383 backtracking runway 07.
So the taxi lights, and we'll release the brake. Just let them know we're taxiing. So taxiing Bravo.
Standard run SVG Romeo Lima from 51 land pushing onto Charlie. For the traffic runner field, Jinky Alpha by Lima 1 line up and waiting runway 04.
Luton traffic runner 43 Tango Alpha vacated 07, Luton traffic.
Luton traffic. Easy97 Tango is taxiing to Bravo 1 via Bravo.
Static traffic, Channel 74 Lima Tango, leaving Laurel for base, runway 04, ILS approach.
Taxi checklist, flight controls checks, flap setting, conf 1 plus F, radar, predictive wind shear system is on and auto. Engine mode selector is normal, and ACAM is takeoff no blue.
Luton traffic Easy383 taking off runway 07.
Hello.
Hello, let's cabin secure for takeoff.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at that, Chadders, and see what it's like.
Departure to the west, without one departure. Traffic traffic.
So we'll be going round to the right in a second. It's just taking off, so.
Luton traffic runner 4 Alpha Tango, seeing stand for the Alpha Bravo.
Just make sure that Ryanair's way out of my way, which it is. So we'll have a quick look, see if there's anyone on funnels. Backs 1 and 2 can both come off. I don't particularly have a base, to be fair. I only recently started flying from Luton. Obviously, it's where Easyjet I'm mainly based from, in fairness. So, just nose around a bit more. So yeah, typically I used to fly out of East Midsmore just because it's closer to near where I live. Doncaster's actually the closest, but East Mids I generally fly, but obviously Easyjet don't actually fly out of East Mids, so we are hoping to do some more different airlines as well than just Easyjet. We're looking at doing Jet 2, because I've got a few Jet 2 liveries, but the problem is Jet 2 mainly operates 737s. However, they have just bought a load of A320 neos and 321s, so lineup checklist. Taken from reconfirm 07 by Bravo 1. TCAS TARA packs 1 and 2 both off. So we'll just Luton traffic Easy 97 Tangos, line up runway 07 for an immediate departure. So taxi lights can come up and landing lights can come on. I'm not really feeling much out of Heathrow, if I'm honest, just because it confuses me, because it's quite a big airport. But Gatwick, I do fly. If you've watched some of my videos, do quite a lot of flights out of Gatwick, and I do quite like it. And there's normally ATC online as well, so it doesn't seem very stable tonight. When I'm moving, it seems fine. It just seems to be when the camera view changes.
Standard run S3 Romeo Lima, taxi to hold Lima 1 runway 04 via Charlie and Hotel. Standard.
Right then, take off. Flex 66 SRS runway auto thrusters blue.
Joe Ryan 40 Tango Alpha, changing stand on 3.
That's the traffic, Fenix 74 Lima Tango is on final approach, runway 04.
100 knots.
8.4 nautical miles inbound.
B1, rotate. Positive climb, you're up. Nav. So flight time's not very long today, about 50 minutes across to... So, thrust climb. Backs 1 and 2 both on. I'm having horrendous issues with my throttles lately. Still waiting for some new ones to come.
That's the traffic, Fenix 74 Lima Tango, fully established, runway 04.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad rotate, to be fair. I don't know if you saw my video yesterday, so I think yesterday might have been my best landing I've ever done, if I'm honest. Yeah, the runway is quite short though. Saying that, it's not as short as some of them. I don't know if you've ever flown to Innsbruck. Wow, Innsbruck's a challenging approach. Flap 0. AP1. There is Luton over to our left side. So one thing I don't understand with the Fenix, so if you select auto brake max, the only time you can actually ever select that is during takeoff. And obviously it's just because it's max manual braking normally when you select max when you're in flight. Obviously it'll let you do medium, but it won't let you do max. But Yeah, most airports auto brake low is perfectly wide, like perfectly capable of doing. I'd imagine we'll have a quick look in a minute at Dublin, but I'd imagine that'll be an auto brake low because it's quite a big airport. So we're at 6,000. We can continue climb really. Technically speaking, once we get to Olney, so if we look at our constraints, so 6,000. So standard is set. We'll continue climb anyway to our cruise 360. Cross climb, open climb. Luton traffic, Easy 97 Tango climbing flight level 360. Oh, cheers, Shadows. Yeah, nice to speak to you, buddy. It was nice to get a few more people on the chat, I must admit. I'm certainly getting a few more people joining us on the streams as well. Done quite a few flights, so it's been very, very lonely, so it's much appreciated joining. But enjoy your evening. Feel free to catch up on it later on. We'll probably do it as a one whole stream. There'll probably be a little bit of a gap in the middle between setting up for the next flight, but shouldn't be too bad. Evening, GL mate, how are you?
Fenix 10 Lima Tango, vacated runway 04.
See you later, Chatters mate, take care. Good, GL. So we're just at 10,000, so we get the landing lights off and the seatbelt signs are off. Should be quite a nice, quick flight, really. I think flight time's only like 50 minutes or so. And then obviously we'll do the return leg back to Gatwick is the plan. Whether we'll do any more tonight, I don't know. We might do, we might not. I'm not sure. We'll see how we feel once we get the other end. But we'll certainly be doing the 2 legs. I didn't quite realise how good that landing was last night until I watched it back myself. Have you done much for Easter then, Joe, or you just been chilling out? Alright, cool stuff, Carl. So much for Easter. I've not had any chocolate today, to be fair. I don't even think. I've not bought any Easter eggs, mainly because they're really expensive this year. I don't know what everyone else thinks about that, but it's so expensive this year. I could have about 4 bars of chocolate for the price. Must admit, I'm more of an ice cream fan than chocolate. So let's have a quick look, see when we're going to enter London control zone. Not going to be much longer. So basically, once we get to Trent, VOR, which is in about what, 20 miles or so. Oh, a bit further actually. About 60 miles then. And then we'll be at the Trent view. And then we'll be in London's airspace. Hoping we get some ATC come online at Dublin, it'd be quite nice. Oh, that's not good, Joe. That's really not good. I've never had it completely where the cockpit screens are frozen, but I don't know if you noticed earlier. Obviously you just you missed the start of the stream. Not that you've missed much. I put it at one standard. It kept thinking I'd crashed. I don't know why that happened, but we won't be going back to that stand again. Unfortunately, I don't know what's happened to my camera views either. We seem to be having. I tried to have a go with it tonight, and then they seem to have all disappeared. They've got another aircraft on top of us, basically. I'm hoping they're a little bit higher though. $24,000, so we just need to be a little bit cautious of this other aircraft. I don't know if they're still climbing for. Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, can you just confirm your cruise level?
Yeah, I know that you're below me. I'll be climbing to 380 to avoid the cancellation. So 5 take off.
Yeah, Roger, we're also climbing to flight level 360, so we'll just, obviously I can see you're above me at the moment, we'll just keep that in mind.
Yeah, no worries, I'm coming into 380, so should be fine.
So I don't know if you can see that other aircraft, it's pretty much bang on top of us. Like, you can't get much more on top of us than that. Granted, they're nearly 8,000 feet above. Hopefully he's a little bit quicker than us. We'll just keep an eye on that. I didn't get much from the East Dublin, to be fair. Well, I got Dublin scenery, that's probably about as much as I've got. I'm slowly getting more and more scenery as we go along with the new sim. I used to have loads with the previous sim, but now we're slowly getting more and more. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I think flight level 360 is quite high for considering how short distance we're flying, really. But we'll have mostly controlled airspace all the way pretty much till we're in Ireland, really. So. It's still directly above me. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't know exactly where he is, but... Oh, there he is, look. You see him directly above me. That could become a bit of an issue in a minute, but we'll see how we go. We can test out the TCAS system, see how well it works. Probably should turn it on to a... above. Right. Oh wow, I don't know what I just did there. Yeah, you should be able to see it in the outside view, but there he is, he's just literally above me. But we should be okay, I think he's flying a little bit quicker than me. I'll certainly try and get them camera views a little bit better again. So let's have a quick look at our landing performance anyway. Something we can certainly have a look at. So we believe it's dry, though we'll refresh the METAR anyway. It's 10 degrees, we might as well scribble these few notes down actually. It's QNH 1005. Saves me listening to the 80s. 10 degrees Celsius and 130 at 8 knots. Have a quick look at our landing weight. So our landing weight is 58 tons. Yeah, we can quite comfortably sit on autobrake low for that, really. No reason to even get too excited about that. The issue is going to come is when I get to a point, because I think he said his flight level is 330, and obviously we're 360, but we'll keep an eye on it. I'm sure the TCAS will alert us if it needs to. Let's start plugging some numbers in for our arrival. Obviously once we get through to London, they'll give us a squawk code as well. So QNH here is 1005. Temperature is 10 degrees Celsius and 130 at 8 knots. That's the wind. And we'll get the Barrow just from so the minimums for, where are we? Depends if we're doing a, so we'll do a Cat A, which will be a radio of 165. That gives a land approach speed of 129, land speed of 124. I don't have the Beluga, unfortunately, Kyle. To be fair, I think it is actually in the sim, isn't it, by default, the Beluga? I'm not too sure. So we'll go and contact London now. It's their requesting.
Easy 90 US turn, runway heading eastward 5. Golf Mike Oscar, clear to enter the runway control zone from the south-east, not above altitude 3,500 feet VFR.
Clear to enter from the south, not above 3,000 VFR, Golf Mike Oscar.
Golf Mike Oscar, correct, report when you have the field in sight.
We'll report when field in sight, Golf Mike Oscar.
Delta 16 is zoom on your navigation direct orbit and descend flight level 350.
Straight to top edge, level 390, Delta A16.
Well, very good evening, 175 Yankee Alpha, inbound Trenton, climbing flight level 3 is due to traffic.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha London, hello, squawk 7613.
7613 on the spot, 175 Yankee Alpha.
London, hello, Easy97 Tango's with you, climbing flight level 360 direct Trent.
Two stations to go, you're both just stand by, I will speak to you. Easy97 Tango London, hello, squawk 0514.
0514, Easy97 Tango.
Shuttle 9 Romeo London, hello, no grab on hotel arrival, climb flight level 370.
No Corona Hotel and climb 370, Shuttle 9 Romeo.
Delta 16, there is nothing further, Unicom, bye bye.
Thank you, Unicom, Delta 16, bye bye.
Bye bye,
Seems to be,
121 London, are you with me?
Seem to be approaching this other aircraft very quickly.
Yes, I'm with you.
Speedbird 121, climb flight level 190 and redirect Honolulu, it's Hotel Oscar November.
Heading up to 1.
And confirm direct Hotel Oscar November. Hotel Oscar November, sir.
So, never problem wide to choose Barrow over
97 Tango, fly heading for 330 degrees.
330 degrees, he's 97 Tango. So he's just trying to get...
Sorry, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, report your Mach number.
Mach decimal 76, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, roger, Mach decimal 76 or greater.
Maintaining 76 or greater, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha.
Easy 97 Tango, Mach decimal 74 or less.
74 or less, he's 97 Tango.
Easy 98 Whiskey Alpha, descend to altitude 2,500 feet.
So he's trying to create a little bit of space between us by the look of things.
British Rescue 936, there'll be a basic service now due to controllers walk forward.
Hopefully we get a bit of separation between us now. So, difference between radio and Barrow. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% sure on this. I presume it's because radio is more accurate.
KLM 1036 London, hello, climb now, flight level 310.
So, I guess it's just due to accuracy, because obviously the minimum is
914 over to Unicom, bye bye.
It'll be based on. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on what's going on there. I presume it's just due to accuracy because obviously the pressure differences, and whereas the radar is going to be more accurate, I would imagine.
QNH10065 on land, Golf Mike Oscar, thank you.
So we should be providing
Thank you, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha with direct flight crew.
areas one now.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha.
London Controller, scale up 609er.
KLM 609 London, hello, yeah, KLM 609, report your passing altitude.
Passing altitude 2,000 feet.
Hopefully, will give us a left-hand turn in a moment.
609, thank you, climb, but now flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, KLM 609, thank you.
London Control, good evening, Mr. Papa Hotel Moscow Bravo, flight level 240, climbing to 250, direct, I'm good.
Papa Oscar Bravo London, hello, climb flight level 300.
Papa Oscar Bravo, climbing flight level 300.
Virgin 67 Tango, climb flight level 390.
390, right.
Is 98 with gas, so I just got distracted. Turn right, heading 160 degrees, I will active for the dock line. Turn heading 160. 90 with gas. Sorry for that, Golf Mike Oscar, it's the radar control. Do you have the field in sight?
That's a negative, it's a bit misty down here, so I'm having troubles with visibility. Although I do have the island in sight, so I should see it shortly. Golf Mike Oscar.
Golf Mike Oscar, no worries. The field should be on the 12 o'clock, range 6 now.
12 o'clock 6 miles, Roger. Golf Mike Oscar.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream. So, hopefully we get a left-hand turn in a second. Seems to be a little...
98 with gas, Roger. Made that left one, okay. Turn left heading 170 degrees.
Turn left heading 170 degrees.
Yeah, I hope that clears it up a little bit, Jill.
67 Tango, turn left heading 230 degrees.
Left 230, easy 6. That's basically
London, Golf Mike Oscar, field in sight.
Golf Mike Oscar, thank you. Join and report right downwind.
2024 we're in, that's the sim we're in.
Join and report
in 2024.
right downwind for, sorry, which runway, Golf Mike Oscar?
Runway 08.
Runway 08, Golf Mike Oscar.
Hopefully we get a left-hand turn, that's what I'm hoping.
67 Tango, turn left heading 210 degrees. Sorry, Easy 97 Tango, turn left heading 210 degrees.
Left 210, Easy 97 Tango.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, actually disregard.
So we're just near Bowl Hill.
Thunder Control, good evening, Ryanair 545 Quebec with us to Sierra 5000.
Ryanair 545 Quebec, Thunder Control, low, climb now, flight level 190.
5 level 190, Ryanair 545 Quebec.
So I've been on VATSIM for regularly, probably about the last year or so. Before that, probably about...
98 with Alpha, turn left heading 110 degrees, cleared island, question 1 established localizer,
probably about 10 years or so I've probably been using VATSIM, on and off. More recently though, in the last year or so.
98 with Alpha.
It's all the confidence thing using VATSIM really. If you're confident flying your aircraft and you know how to control it.
Say again, London.
No, you're wrong, I don't know everything about the 320, but...
the left-hand orbit at the end of the downwind, until advised.
Yeah, I must admit, that is one of the bonuses of PC. I do wish... I can remember in FSX we used to have multiplayer, people used to have ATC in the multiplayer.
Oscar Bravo, climb flight level 380, is that your requested level?
Papa Oscar Bravo, climbing 380, this is the requested level.
Thank you. Spirit 1P1, Unicom 1PT, that's right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 290, expect flight level 180, level by 6.
Seems to be doing a lot of circling at the moment.
Well, then I descend to flight level 290, 190 by 6.
Have to give us a redirect ASNIP.
Easy 98 West Alpha, traffic information is a light aircraft orbiting south of the airfield, runway 08, clear to land, and the surface winds are 060 degrees 7 knots.
Good land 08, keeping on the traffic, looking at the starting of the one correction, looking at the end of the runway, 90 Whiskey Alpha.
Golf Mike Oscar, traffic information is Easyjet A319 here on a final runway 08.
Roger, on traffic for 08, Golf Mike Oscar.
Easy 8 Uniform Bravo, monitor Unicom, bye bye.
Easyjet Uniform Bravo, Unicom, monitor Decimal, thanks for your service, cheers, bye bye.
Bye bye, Virgin 67 Tango, we direct Dola.
Yeah, I must say I do enjoy the PC.
Virgin
I've never played it on Xbox though, so I couldn't really comment on how good it is.
Redirect Dola,
Easy 67 Tango, resume on your navigation, direct Leldo. Easy 97 Tango, navigation, direct Leldo.
Direct Leldo, Easy 97 Tango.
Correct, care that action. Disregard Rhino 45,
so direct Leldo.
45, come back, come on through Unicom 1TT, that's what I, bye bye.
There you go.
Rhino 545, good evening.
We'll increase our speed again as well.
London, good evening. Seatran 7462, level 340, inbound TNT.
Seatran 7462, London Control, hello, roger.
Well, it's amazing that we have London Control right up to Manchester. There's nowhere near London.
Flight 98, thank you. Your clearance via Nanty after departure runway 09. Turn right heading 180 degrees. Climb to altitude 3,000 feet. Squawk 0163.
Heading 180, capture 2000.
So once we get to Astor, we want to be at flight about 80.
Your clearance after departure right and heading 180 degrees.
After departing right 180 or not?
Correct, Virgin 67 Tango, then left heading 110 degrees.
It's a shame it's so cloudy, we'd be able to see a little bit more today, but
Virgin 67 Tango,
clouds are looking pretty banging in this, to be fair.
So let me know when you're able to direct, sir.
We'll let you know once I've flight out.
So we got about 30 miles till we start our descent.
Shuttle 9 Romeo, Unicom 1TT, that's 8, bye bye.
Unicom, thank you very much, Shuttle 9 over.
Felix 26 Golf, Holden Point.
Oh, we do have a Dublin approach online, so that's
26 Golf, thank you, runway 14, backtrack as required, cleared for takeoff, surface winds 110 degrees, 7 knots.
Backtrack as required, clear for takeoff, Shuttle 26 Golf.
So what's everyone up to this evening? Up to anything much or
I'm going to send
just
you a
chilling
link
out?
via text messages, just look out for the Danish not climb out of Manchester when you fly from there for next time. Food for Alpha Mike, line flight level 1, climb now for level 190.
I'm now flight level 190,
That's interesting, there wasn't someone surrounding it, okay. Easy 46 Papa Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 250 to be leveled by Dibble, CPDLC cancelled.
7 ready, flight level 250, level by Dibble, roger, Easy 46 Papa Alpha.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Just first say hello in the chat viewers. So we've only got about 20 minutes probably to London.
Easy 97 Tango, when ready, descend flight level 180 on conversion speed 280 knots or less.
Sending flight level 180 and 270 knots or less, Easy 97 Tango.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, descend flight level 180.
So we're going to descent, manage to descent 180.
Easy 98 Whiskey Alpha, cross runway 21, taxi via Lima, stand 6, bye bye.
We'll go with 260.
Cross runway 21, taxi via Lima to stand 6, 98 Whiskey Alpha.
Golf Mike Oscar, report final runway 2, caution runway 08 in our building.
Report 1 on final for runway 08, Golf Mike Oscar.
London, hello, Cobra 01.
Cobra 01, London, hello.
So what's people up to tonight? Anything much or just chilling out, or what are we all up to this evening?
Stand by Cobra Cobra 1, I'll get back to you. Stand by, please. 067 Foxtrot Yankee London, hello, squawk 3540. Cobra 1, pass your message.
Hello, we are just flying out of connectivity now. We're flight level 100, correction, flight level 10, and we are looking to route north, tracking Lima.
So we now have ATC online, which is very welcome.
You should be okay to do whatever you want, as long as you're
So we'll be going over to 121-100 shortly, once we get to Bagso.
Oh, apologies, yes. We'll go for traffic service at the moment and get back to know that, and I'll give you a more update route.
Cobra 1, I won't be able to offer you traffic service, I'm afraid. I'm just too busy for it. If you can remain on Unicom, I would appreciate that, but I can give you a basic service at the maximum I can do.
Okay, so we'll go basic, thank you, 0.
Cobra 1, Roger, basic service outside controlled airspace. DQNH, I can give you
nice one, Joe. Yeah, I do appreciate you watching, mate. Certainly does help the channel out a little bit. Yeah, where are you thinking of flying to later? If you decide to fly somewhere.
Channel 360, Milan Control, climb now, flight level 19.
I would recommend PC though. I can recommend it more. If you like don't have flight sim at all, definitely on the PC. It just has so many more. Depends what you want to do. If you want to do just some visual VFR flying,
Sierra Echo Tango
the Xbox is perfectly capable. It's just with all the other add-ons.
You can mount Unicom 1TT, that's Samarite Scottish over flying. Bye bye.
Good evening, London Control, Ryanair 7 Charlie, flight level 380.
level 207 to flight level 350.
This station for go right, sorry, KLM 1140 London, hello, squawk 6275.
6275, KLM 1140.
Ryanair 73 Charlie, London Control, hello, Oddbed 1 Mike, arrival from Manchester.
Oddbed 1 Mike, arrival from Manchester.
KLM 1036, when ready, descend flight level 250 to be leveled by Dibble.
Very good evening, shuttle Foxtrot with you, passing 3000.
No, we just increased rate to some 1,600.
When ready, descend flight level 25, they were leveled by Dibble. Golf Mike Oscar, runway 08, clear to land, surface wind 060 degrees 7 knots, once vacated.
Yeah, I think if you just fly the 320, yeah, PC is definitely the way forward. Like I say, the Xbox is not bad. I've never played it, so I can't really say it's good or bad, really. From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty decent, but...
There will be a traffic following you 20 miles behind you. Come on to Unicom 1TT, that's Samarite.
But yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, if you're flying just the 320 or the variants around the 320, you want to get the Fenix and you want to get it on PC, really, would be my suggestion.
40, climb flight level 350, is that your question?
Certainly do some, I'd say have a look at another channel as well, so have a look at Mark from Flight Sim Hacker. He does a lot of comparisons with different spec PCs and how it runs. I'd imagine like you'll be able to run it fairly well on a lower spec. Obviously I stream as well, so that's a big impact.
Virgin 67 Tango, still not following the instructed heading, sir. Turn left heading 05 degrees. Virgin 67 Tango, London.
Sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble with my lead pilot. What was the instruction?
Virgin 67 Tango, turn left heading 05 degrees, sir.
050 for Virgin 677.
Easy 46 Papa Alpha, contact Amsterdam on 134.375, bye bye.
There is the A350 available for Xbox. I'd imagine it's quite complicated to fly. I would think it's quite difficult to fly actually. That would be my thoughts anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd imagine trying to click all the individual, even with a mouse, it's a bit of a nightmare. Let alone with a controller.
Channel 260 off, report your level.
7000 for you, Channel 26 Golf.
Channel 26 Golf, thank you. Climb flight level 25.
I've not used the A350, I've seen a few videos on it. And I am tempted to get it, but...
nothing further, Unicom 122, that's Samarite, bye-bye.
Yeah, Unicom 122, that's late. Goodbye, Easyjet, Tango.
The L-Fox 1 Mike, arrive full foot Manchester.
Ball Express 98, on a control, hello, descend flight level 80 and redirect gain.
So, although he's put us over to Unicom, I can still see the Dublin approaches online, so we'll see what happens there. We'll just retune Dublin, 121-100. Let's get that tuned in now. Yeah, I've not had any dealings with it with the 350. So can you use the keyboard and mouse with the Xbox now? So if so, that's something I didn't know. That's pretty cool if you can do that. That must make things a lot easier actually. Yeah. Since when could you do that with an Xbox? Last thing I remember, so the last Xbox I ever owned was the Xbox One, the original one. Mainly played the 360 if anything. I didn't realise you could get keyboards in that. Maybe you could, I don't know. Maybe I've been naive, but I used to play things like Call of Duty, so there's never any need really to have a keyboard. So when do we need to be flight level 80 by Astor? So we want to be 80 by Astor. They reduce the speed, the altitude to 100, flight level 100. It's a fairly steady rate of descent. I'll go manage speed as well. Yeah, I did know that you could use the... I think you also... So I was having a look at this yesterday. Someone else asked me about this. It might have been Kyle asking me actually. You can use the Thrustmaster with the Xbox, from what I've been told. The Thrustmaster TCA, I believe it does work with it. I could be wrong, but I'm sure that's what someone said, that it works with the Xbox. And I did a little bit of research, and I'm sure it does work with the Xbox. We've got another aircraft to our left side somewhere. I don't know where, but... The only thing I would say, Joe, so I did own a Thrustmaster, the throttle side of it. The only thing I will say is it doesn't feel as nice as you think it should feel. I don't know if I had a dodgy one, but obviously you can adjust the tension with it. I always found that the tension was never enough, and if anything it was too loose, and you could easily knock it out of a different position. Having said that, the joystick, I have that, that's what I'm using at the moment, and it works beautifully. But yeah, don't let that put you off, but that was my experience of it. If I don't know if Honey Bravo, if it does work with the Xbox, if it does work with the Xbox, I don't think it does, but if it does work with the Xbox, I would say spend more money on getting that rather than wasting your money on the TCA. Just because that has a lot more functionality as well. You have the autopilot panel that comes default with it. Granted, I don't use it as that. I use that as the buttons on that with my eCam. Same as some of the autopilot engage button on it. I have it so it clears the eCam actions, but obviously that's because I have the F2 and the EFIS, so I don't really have a requirement for that anymore. But yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for, some more throttles actually for the Honey Bravo. So the ones that come with it are perfect, but I find when simming, particularly trying to get them in the right notches, that I really struggle. Whereas hopefully these new ones will be a little bit better in that respect. So we should be on the ground at 19:31, so 8:30 roughly, latest. I would imagine we'll probably be down a little bit quicker though, because I don't think we'll have to fly the full procedure. So you board the passengers by using the additional software, such as GSX Pro. So that's what I use for the passengers. Let me just catch up with some of the others. Yeah, the wing stuff is great. So I'll tell you later a little story. So I had the mini cockpit FCU for about a year or two, maybe 2 years. Which, if you've ever looked at it, they're quite expensive. I think it's like 220 quid or something stupid. But it was really bulky and really chunky, and I really struggled to get it to mount on my desk properly. Then Wing brought out they actually brought out the MCDU, and I saw that and I thought, oh, that looks really good actually. And the price point is amazing on it. Although people say it is more plasticky than most, but it works exactly how you need it to work for a simulator. The buttons feel good, it's all backlit, everything works exactly how it should. The only thing I would say is the text colours are slightly different, but not enough really that it should really affect you. And then, so I bought the MCDU, and then I made the big, because I didn't want to have loads of different softwares running in the background, so I wanted to just keep it nice and simple. So I decided to sell my mini cockpit FCU and then replaced it with the Wing FCU and the EFIS. So obviously this panel here with the EFIS. I'm just waiting, hopefully they bring out the glare shield. So for the price of both of them was still less than what I sold my mini cockpit one for. But it's really good. Obviously the MCDU, I have it on a desk mount, so the desk mounts you can buy. I don't know if they've actually released the single desk mounts. However, you can buy them in a 3-pack, and if you're clever like what I did, because everyone was buying MCDUs at the time, I decided to sell the other two, and I made just as much money by overpricing them on eBay. So basically I got my money back, pretty much. So in effect the clamp didn't cost me any money at all. So yeah, basically sold 2 for the price of 3. But I guess that's the greatness of it. People will pay more money for something that's new and then it's not been released. So that's my little story about Wing. But yeah, definitely worth it. They're absolutely lovely products. I'm hoping they bring more and more out, to be honest. If they did an overhead, that would be straight in my basket. But yeah, I think they're concentrating more on the pedestal now. That looks to be their new sort of venture. Obviously they're looking at bringing out the throttle soon, which to be honest I probably won't buy, just because I don't have the setup for it. Maybe in time I might move to it, and once they bring things like the TCAS module out, the radio panel to go with it, even the weather radar would be quite nice as well. If they brought all these little bits and bobs out, same with the eCam, and worked on the whole pedestal, then I probably would convert to a throttle and basically have a full pedestal, but not at the moment. I do eventually want a sim pit, and I've been looking at the next level racing ones, but they're so expensive. Now I have found another one that is on my radar as well, but it just depends. Got holidays to pay for and kitchens to pay off, so fortunately that will come first. But to be fair, I've spent quite a bit even this month on flight sim just with scenery. So then we're nearly at flight level 100. We will move over to Dublin approach now because we are within their control zone. One two one 100. Dublin radar, Easy97 Tango is with you, direct Asta, descending flight level 80 to be level by Asta.
Easy97 Tango, Dublin approach, cleared, bags 03 runway arrival, landing runway 10 left, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1005 hectopascals.
Roger 3 Romeo, just repeat the QNH, Easy97 Tango, and expecting ILS 10 left.
Easy97 Tango, QNH 1005 hectopascals.
QNH 1005, descending 3000, Easy97 Tango. So, down to 3000, we'll see how we go there. Landing lights can come on, we'll secure the aircraft and pop the seatbelt signs on. Sounds like we're going to get vectors for our ILS rather than full in the whole procedure, but we'll see. See how we go. So QNH 1005, 3000, landing lights and seatbelts are now on, and we'll pop down. And just have a good look at any speed restrictions. 220 at Asta, so we'll look at reducing the speed shortly.
One Air 53, should they contact up?
It is a bargain, to be fair.
8.6.
It is a bargain. The wing products you cannot get any cheaper anywhere else, and to be honest, I think for the quality of them, you can't complain really. Obviously, depending on what bits, it's you make the thing with flight sim, you make what you want of it. So if you want to spend lots of money on it, you can spend lots of money on it. If you don't want to spend much money, you don't have to spend a lot of money. It all depends on what you want to spend, really.
Easy97 Tango, proceed direct IFBAT.
Direct IFBAT, Easy97 Tango. So direct, we're going to IFBAT. So that's it, insert that bad boy. There you go, that's a nice big shortcut that is. That's just took like 10 minutes off the journey. Seems a bit cloudy though. So we will start reducing our speed in a moment. We'll go back to 230 knots for the minute. See, hit one of these, yep. Yeah, it's what you make of it, flight sim GL, mate. If you like, I've been flight sim for like 15 years, so I've got loads of different bits of kit that I don't even use, to be fair. I've still got my Cytec yoke and throttle. I don't even use it, if I'm perfectly honest. I keep it just because I think, well, if like a nice equivalent of like a PMDG comes out, and I think, oh, I fancy a change. And that's one of the reasons why I've got the Honey Bravo, because it's quite versatile. You can use it for props, you can use it for anything. Yeah, it's certainly worthwhile. The Honey Bravo products are really good as well. I've had my throttle now for, I think, nearly 3 years. And it's as good as new, really. Don't really have any issues. The only issue I have is obviously trying to get it in the right mode for takeoff, but that's why I look down before I go. But that's just because of how sensitive it is, which is the reason why I've bought these new throttles whenever they eventually turn up from Canada. So if you're watching, Kyle, if you can speed the Canadians up in producing my throttles. I must have sent about 3 emails, and all they keep saying is it's on track for on-time delivery, which I guess is important. We'll activate the landing system as well. So our VOR lock is at 3,000 anyway, so we should have Dublin Airport hopefully over to our left side somewhere. Sounded like he was going to say something to me then. I think that's one of the runways we can just pick up there in the distance, but a little bit cloudy. So reduce speed to 20 knots, I think. They'll soon tell me off if we're going too slow. There we go, we've got Dublin just over to our left side. There's runways all over the shop with Dublin, so I'll have a quick look at the chart for landing as well. So we're on the northerly runway. So we can expect to vacate probably at November 3, and then we'll see where we end up from there. Tower is also online, so Warman 8600. I told you Tower would be online. So we'll just get that planned in there.
Easy 97 Tango from F-Bank, proceed direct to Suboff.
After IPAP, direct Suboff. Easy 97 Tango. I think that's right. Suboff, yeah, that's the one. So that's still the same as our plan. Suboff is the next waypoint after. So we'll just flaps 1. We'll bring them out. Watch them all. Watch the slats come out. We'll pop the strobes on as well, just so we're flashing away nicely. So then, let's see if we have a nice as approach as we did yesterday. Were you there, Jill, for it? I think you were, weren't you? I think you did watch it, but it was quite a nice approach actually. I did quite enjoy it. Certainly had much worse approaches. I didn't realise how good it was actually until after I watched it back and I saw how like spot on to the touchdown zone it was, because it looked a little bit low. So we'll ignore the 2,500 at the moment. Like I say, we can use quite a little amount of, we can either go November 4 or November 3.
Very good afternoon, runner 75 Yankee Alpha, inbound back to follow 180, information off point.
So this is our London runway. We'll probably say we'll look to vacate probably November 4 or November 3.
Runner 75 Yankee Alpha, Dublin approach identified, cleared back 03 Romeo arrival, landing runway 10 left, descent flight of late 0.
Back to 3 Romeo, 1D10 left, level 80, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha.
So we're going to reduce speed back now, around to 200 knots or so. Hopefully we'll be cleared the ILS in a moment and then we'll get localised. I don't know what
Ryanair 97 Tango from Suboff, cleared ILS approach runway 10 left, report established.
Can't even see this other aircraft that we're talking about, so.
EC97 Tango from Suboff, cleared ILS approach runway 10 left, report established.
After Suboff, cleared ILS approach 10 left and report when established, EC97 Tango. So where we can go localise approach armed AP1 AP2. So reduce speed now 180 knots. Lockstar. And we'll bring flaps 2 out. And there's the runway. Just see in the distance there. I don't know if you can probably quite pick up on the stream, but so GSX stands for Ground Services X, so they don't run it doesn't run particularly for it's like an add-on to the sim, so it's nothing to do with the plane itself. It's all the ground services that you see. You'll see me request it in a minute. Once we're on the ground, you'll see me request them once we know our stand number. Dublin radar, Easy 97 Tango, fully established, runway 10 left.
East 97 Tango, number 1, contact the tower 118.6.
Over to tower 118.6, thanks for your help, Easy 97 Tango. So, over to tower. Dublin Tower, good evening, Easy 97 Tango is with you on ILS 10 left. Oh, hang on, we're not on the right bloody channel there. Bear with me 2 seconds. Right, this one. Tower 118,600. Dublin Tower, Easy 97 Tango is with you on the ILS 10 left.
Easy 97 Tango, Dublin Tower, good afternoon. The service wind's 140 degrees, 7 knots, runway 10 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land 10 left, Easy 97 Tango. So we will disconnect in a second, we'll get the gear down. Get it fully configured. So approach checklist, RF 1005, seatbelt on, the minimum set at 165 radio. Water brake low, engine mode selected is normal. Go around altitude is 3,000 feet. So flaps 3. And flaps full. So we'll stay at 160 until 4 DME. So landing checklist is not quite ready yet. We've got a little bit of a crosswind, I don't know if you can quite see that. So we'll probably leave the autopilot on a little bit longer just so we can control that speed nicely. We'll have a quick look at the go-around procedure as well. So climb straight ahead. It's pretty much following the path up to 4,000 actually. Is the hopefully we'll get the landing checklist in a second.
2,000.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew advised, Ecam memo landing no blue, manual flight. So 5.4 miles, let's go manage speed. Just get ourselves slowed down a little bit quicker. As you see, we've got that slight nose right position at the moment. You can always see that on the radar. So about 1 degree or 2 degrees or so. Hopefully, if everything's nice and stable, we shouldn't need to do too much with it. So you see, we're just need to bring the nose back a touch. I would say to follow the diamonds most of the time, but sometimes the diamonds can actually put you off a little bit more. So sometimes just fly the approach as you see it. So as you can see here, we're actually way off the glide slope at the minute.
1,000.
Checked. So you always got to remember the back of the plane's actually pointing in the right direction. It's just the nose that's not quite in the right place. Because there's not much of a crosswind, only about 13 knots or so. We've got the touchdown zone just coming into view. And to be fair, the nose is coming back more. The lower we get to the ground, the nose is coming back a little bit more. So let's concentrate.
500.
Stable.
The tower, Shamrock 12 Whiskey, we're ready for taxi.
Shamrock 12 Whiskey, taxi via link 2, right Foxtrot, hold short link 4.
They're a little bit low, but we can hold the nose a little bit longer.
300.
Link 2, right on Foxtrot, hold short of Link 4 for
Light
Shamrock
slow.
12
Check.
inches.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light
Minimum.
slow.
Continue.
Light slow.
We'll keep the throttle on. We'll get
Light
to about
slow.
20 feet.
Light slow. Light slow.
There's the touchdown zone.
40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Down spoilers. Brake low. Decel. So manual braking. So we'll try and vacate next to right. Spoiler truck, clutch trucks, landing lights off. Taxi lights on. APU start. Let's bring their speed down a touch more. Easyjet Tango vacating right November 3.
97 Tango, thank you. Continuing taxi November 3, November, right kilo, Charlie, stand 110.
Be careful when you open the lockers as items may have moved.
Taxi stand 110 by November 3, November, kilo and Charlie, and stand 110 is 97 Tango. Just double check that's correct. So we'll just have a quick look now at Navigraph to see whereabouts we're heading, which has not been here before. So it's taxiing straight ahead briefly. And then Charlie 110. Ah, there we go. We've got it in sight. Wonderful.
Shamrock 12 Whiskey, continuing taxi from Link 4, second left.
After landing, radar predicted
Sierra,
winch system
Sierra
is
7,
off.
hold short runway 10 right.
So this is where we can set JSX up. Let it catch up a minute. So it's saying
Continue taxi second left on Mike 1 from Link 4 via Sierra and hold short of
so 110. We'll
runway
go with
correct.
one.
Affirm, Sierra 7, hold short 10 right.
We'll go with Air Lingus, bugger it.
Okay, hold short of Sierra 7 for 10 right. Shamrock 12 Whiskey, thanks.
No, I don't use a landing brake. I don't know. I should do, really. I do keep considering it. So it used to be, when I used to fly for one of the virtual airlines, I used to use it quite religiously, but I need to have a look actually, because there'll be some about that are not too bad. It'd be certainly interesting to see how heavy some of the landings are. Like, I don't think that one would have been too bad, to be fair. So, right onto kilo.
Affirm, you're cleared to cross 1634.
Okay, thanks. Mike 1 and cleared to cross runway 1634 for Shamrock 12 Whiskey.
So obviously we've only got a short turnaround here. Don't know how short, we'll have a look in a moment. So maybe right onto Link 7 and then onto Charlie. And then stand 110. It's quite a big stand we got, to be fair, for ourselves, but first time flying into here, so it's just making sure we're going the right direction. If you're not sure, just come to a stop.
Dodo, good afternoon, runner 75 Yankee Alpha, ILS 10 left, passing 12 miles.
Runner 75 Yankee Alpha, Dublin Tower, good afternoon. Surface winds 140 degrees, 7 knots, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Chances are there probably is a little bit issues with the glide slope with that. But that's all the pleasure of simming, I guess. It doesn't always go to plan. It's it's harder than you think trying to hold that glide slope at the correct level. So 110 left, so we want 110 centre, I believe.
And Tower Shamrock 12 Whiskey, you just confirm holding Sierra 7 for 10 right?
Yeah, if you require full length, you can take Sierra 7, or if you require an intersection, you can take Sierra 6.
Okay, we'll just check the numbers, we'll let you know what we got intersection we need.
Oh, actually, I think we want
No
to be
problem,
on the
either
left
or,
one, actually.
it's no problem at all.
Seeing where the marshaller is. The marshaller is on this one, so we'll go with this one. Oh. Oh, we've even got safe dock as well. Park brake is set. Engine master 2 and 1 can come off. Cool down time's been over 2 minutes, so.
The boarding requested.
And Tower Shamrock 12 Whiskey, we should be okay with Sierra 6 departure if that's alright.
Shamrock 12 Whiskey, no problem with me. Okay, from Sierra 6.
I think, guys, that's the first leg of this journey done.
Clear for takeoff.
We'll now start prepping up for the next leg of the journey. So, rusty boarding, that's fine. We'll stay with tower frequency as well at the moment. There's no ground online. Yeah, fair enough, Simon. Yeah, if I'm honest, like I do struggle a little bit sometimes keeping it within that glide slope. It was a little bit off it, to be fair. Sometimes it is quite difficult though, because the sim's not always correct either. I've had numerous times when the sim's not been correct. I don't know if you look at the video we saw last night, the localizer was way off where the actual runway was. So there are a few issues I think within the sim as well that do cause that, but it didn't seem too bad on landing. I've certainly had much worse. So we'll import the next flight in a moment. No new flight plan. Right, bear with me. We will get that all sorted. It is all set up on SimBrief. I think it just needs resubmitting. So Dublin to London Gatwick. Here we go. I don't think anyone's got off yet. Let's have a look. No. Why is no one off yet? Seatbelts are off. Still power's on. So there we go.
Passengers deboarding started.
So then we'll just make sure this flight is ready and raring to go.
Runway 75 Yankee, welcome to Dublin, vacate right November 3.
Right, November 3, runway 75 Yankee Alpha.
So it's the first time I've used it, in fairness. It didn't seem too bad on landing. Once taxiing it seemed a little bit heavier. I don't know if you noticed that taking a little while to load. Like, I don't get me wrong, if you look at my system specs below, I don't have the best of graphics cards in the world, so I do expect a bit of stuttering at times. But no, actually on the landing it seemed pretty good.
Runway 75 Yankee, continue taxi November.
Certainly better than Innibuild zone scenery.
Charlie, stand 109.
I think until the sim's a bit more stable though, I think it's more hungry than it needs to be for VRAM. Hopefully that's what this update will bring. So then we'll get this flight plan generated. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll just get all the VATSIM and everything ready, so we're back in a minute.
Dublin Tower, Shamrock 12 Whiskey, do we go over to departure now?
Shamrock 12 Whiskey in Dublin, it's an automatic handover passing 2,000 feet, contact Dublin Air 129,180.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind for next time, appreciate the help. Great ATC, thanks. Shamrock 12 Whiskey, good night.
Good night, have a good flight, see you.
See ya.
Passengers bus is coming. Passengers deboarding starting.
Dublin Tower, Ryanair, good evening, Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra, Boeing 737, 800, stand 108, rise with information, Bravo, request clearance to Bergamo.
Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra, Dublin, good afternoon. You're cleared to Bergamo via runway 10 right, the Dexon for Echo departure. Initial climb, flight level 900, squawk 7320. Frequency after departure, Dublin Control 129.180.
Clear for departure, runway 10 right, via Dexon for Echo arrival. Initial climb, flight level 900, squawk 7320. Contact after departure 129.180, Ryanair 15 Delta
Refueling truck
Sierra.
is on its way.
Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra, back correct call, fully ready for push and start.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Welcome aboard your Easyjet flight. To help us get on
Passengers
our way,
bus is
please
coming.
take your seats as quickly as you can.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
There is a space under the seat in front of you for small bags. If you have larger bags, please put these in the overhead lockers. If If you are sitting in the front row or next to an exit, you must put all your bags in the overhead lockers. Smoking is not allowed at any time. This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes. The crew are
Departure
in the
check
cabin to
completed.
help you.
Bypass pin inserted.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Passengers boarding starting. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Dublin to hello, postman 2885, request ready, check please.
Station calling, readability 5.
The readability 5, postman 2855.
So guys, we're just getting ourselves set up. Just popped our operational flight plan. Apologies, I thought I was unmuted. Turns out I wasn't unmuted. So an hour and 2 minutes flight time, 344 miles. We're not 100% sure on our standard mention departure. It's going to be the perhaps 3 Foxtrot or 4 Echo, but we'll have a chat with ATC. I'm sure they will tell us very shortly. We're just getting fuel on board now, and then we'll be ready to go. But we can always request our clearance. Get that all done and dusted. Dublin Tower Easy 97 Tango, stand 110 left, requesting IFR to Gatwick, please.
Easy 97 Tango, good afternoon. You're cleared to Gatwick on the Hesed for Echo departure, runway 10 right. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 0514. Dublin frequency after departure, Dublin control 129.180.
Cleared to Gatwick, Percy for Echo departure, runway 10 right. Initial climb 9,000 feet, squawking through 514, and after departure over to Dublin control 129.180. Easy 97 Tango. So.
Easy 97 Tango, read back correct call, fully ready for push and start.
Welcome aboard your Easyjet flight.
So we'll pop the squawking 514. Well, that was a lot of information in one go.
There is a space under the seat in front of you.
So fuel's on board, seatbelt signs on.
You have larger bags
I think we're still just waiting for passengers to board. We'll have a quick look see on the progress of that. Oh, not much longer. But we'll get off as quick as we can, really. So we just need to change our standard mention departure. Flight plan. Departure 10 right. And 3...
Passengers bus is coming.
4 Echo even. There we go, that's all changed. So, copy preparation checklist, Barref 1, gear pins covers removed, sorry. Fuel quantity is 5.6, just short of 5.6 tons. See what's on it is our set to nav, and obviously Barref 1005. We'll just wait for the rest of the passengers to board and then we'll get on our way. I thought with the new GSX it was meant to show stand information, but maybe it doesn't yet. I don't know. Let's see. And 9 more passengers to board. Not many. There you go. There's the remaining 9 passengers then.
Passengers boarding starting.
So this is one from Marco Sim, I think this scenery's from. It seems pretty good. It's a little bit laggy in places, but it is quite a detailed, and it's obviously a big airport as well. So you've got to take that into consideration, and also the sim's not as stable as it could be. So guys, let's get ourselves going in a minute. Let's go jump back in the flight deck anyway. Like I say, I don't know what's going on with my custom camera views. Got them all sorted and nailed yesterday. I don't know if it's just because it's a different generation of aircraft, whether I need to resave them again. It's probably the case. Now what we can do then, we can get the APU started, ready for departure, because we're going to be pretty much ready to board any second. I'm ready to depart, not ready to board, but wait for the APU to kick in, and then we'll be all ready and raring to go. Yeah, that's just coming online now. Be another packs off departure as well. Thank you very much for joining us so far anyway. Hope you're enjoying the content. Hopefully it's not too boring for you. Try and make it as interesting as I can. Sometimes it can be a little bit boring and dull though. Not much I can do about that. If there's anything else you'd like to see within the sim, whether any other tutorials you'd like to see, or any of the different destinations, feel free to pop them in the comments of the video. And we'll see what we can do about it. Canada might be a bit of a stretch at the moment though, if that's the suggestion.
Dublin, postman 2885, could you just confirm is PDC active this evening?
I don't have it active at the moment. There is an issue ongoing at the moment. Like if I can get it up, but it's probably going to take another 10-15 minutes.
Oh no, it's not that urgent. In which case, postman 2885, stand 413, Airbus A300. We have got Dublin's information Charlie with a QNH of 1005, clearance please to East Midlands.
Postman 2885, you're cleared to East Midlands, NDEC 1 Echo departure, runway 10 right. Initial climb, flight level 90. Squawk 0504, frequency after departure, Dublin Control 129.180.
Locking gear.
Park brake sets.
Okay, thanks.
Takeoff speeds and thrust 133, 133, 137, thrust of 68.
NDEC 1 Echo departure. Expecting 10 right. The initial climb, flight level 90.
Windows and doors closed, beacon
departure
is on.
going to be with 129.180, and correct me, I believe that's an auto handoff, isn't it here? And the squawk 0504, postman 2885.
Postman 2885, read back correct and affirm it's an automatic handover passing 2,000 feet.
Thanks, passing 2,000, we'll go over to postman 2885.
My name is Norman. It's my pleasure to introduce the rest of the crew today.
Dublin Easyjet 97 Tango is ready for push stand 110 left.
U97 Tango, push and set approved, facing to the west, DW QNH 1005 hectopascals.
Over to the west stand, QNH 1005, Easyjet Tango. So we want to be...
Hello, some cross Tango radio deck.
We want nose to the right then.
Shamrock 52 Tango, readability 5.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released, go to push.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Start sequence 2, the 1 starting 2.
Shamrock 5 Tango, stand 412, information Charlie type 320, request clearance to Birmingham.
Shamrock 52 Tango, you're cleared to Birmingham by the Liffey 4 Echo departure, runway 10 right. Initial climb for level 90, squawk 6376, frequency after departure, Dublin Control 129.180.
Wow, this taxiing's going to be quite interesting.
Birmingham by the left lifting for Echo departure, runway 10, all right, initial climb 90, squawk 6376. Of departure, Dublin Control 129.180, Shamrock 52 Tango.
Shamrock 52 Tango, read back correct, call fully ready for push and start.
Starting engine 1.
And as demonstrated by the crew, please make sure you know where your nearest exits are. They may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all bags on board. To fasten your seatbelts, push the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. Pull the loose end to adjust and unfasten by lifting the top of the buckle. It must be fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and we suggest you keep it fastened whenever you're in your seat. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull them up the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose.
W Tower, ready for pushback, Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra.
Engine 1 start, tape you can come
Ryanair
off.
5 Delta Sierra, push set approved, facing to the west, DW QNH 1005, caution the Easyjet A319, that's on your right.
Take a life jacket from under your seats. Remove it from the pouch.
Pushback approved, passing the Easyjet after the Easyjet QNH 1005, Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra.
Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Rudder. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral.
Shamrock 52 Tango, push set approved, facing to the north, DW QNH 1005.
Anti-air's not required, aircraft stairs is checked, but trim 0.6 up. And the trim is neutral. Oh, no, it's not neutral. Now it's neutral.
Please look at the safety card in your seat pocket before takeoff. It contains important safety information specific to this aircraft, such as the brace position and operation of the exit.
Just wait for the pin.
Please now close your seat table, put the armrest down, open the window blinds, and fasten your seat belts. Thank you for your attention.
That's the pin received. Right, let's request taxi. Easyjet Tango requesting taxi.
U97 Tango, taxi via Charlie, Foxtrot Outer, hold short link 5.
Taxi Charlie, Foxtrot, hold link 5, Easyjet Tango. Right, we just need to establish where link 5 is. So, Charlie, Foxtrot, That's link 6, that's link 5 there, so we're clear to there. Okay, right. Taxi lights. And off we go. Taxi checklist, flight controls checked, flap setting, config 1+F. Radar, predictive windshield system is on and auto. Let's shut the door. Engine base selector is normal, and eco memo is take off, no blue apart from the cabin, which we expect at this time. So then, want to be left on Charlie, so we've got approach link 6, then we want Foxtrot outer, I believe. Then hold short link 5. I presume it's Foxtrot outer. Dublin Easyjet 7, just confirm, is it Foxtrot outer or Foxtrot inner?
Foxtrot outer.
Roger, Foxtrot outer, Easyjet 7. Just thought we'd just double check. I would imagine.
Postman 2885, stand 413. We are ready to push once the traffic back to us.
Postman 2885, roger. Set your squawk 0504.
It should be showing 0504. I'll just recycle.
And then make a left turn here.
Shamrock on 52 Tango, where X taxi?
Shamrock 52 Tango, taxi via Bravo 1, link 1, Foxtrot, hold short link 4.
Taxi Bravo 1, link 1, Foxtrot, link 4, Shamrock 52 Tango.
397 Tango, continue taxi link 5, Foxtrot outer, second right, Mike 1, cross runway 1634, Whiskey 2, Sierra, 7, hold short runway 10 right.
So, continue taxi, link 5, Foxtrot outer, then cross, Mike 1, cross runway 16, Whiskey 2, Sierra, easy, 97 Tango. I think that's right. And wonderful, right. So, second right, so this is Papa 1 here. Second right we want.
Hello, 2885, push inside approved, base to the north, Dublin QNH 1005.
Wonderful.
Push approved, face to the
secure.
north 1005, postman
right,
2885.
So, Mike 1, Whiskey 2, yep. Then on to Sierra. Oh, it's fairly straightforward actually. So we want this next right here. So what I don't like about big airports is the taxi instructions. It's a bit of a nightmare sometimes. Seems fairly sensible here though, but Heathrow confuses me a little bit. So just check left side. Oh, hello. Left side's clear and the right side is clear. Now just stay where we are, continue taxi straight ahead. That's Whiskey 2, continue taxi. And onto Sierra, and then pretty much all the way down to Sierra 7, I presume. Could probably take Sierra 5 to be fair for departure. And Dublin needs to know something. Just confirm, is it Sierra 6 you want us up?
Sierra 7, but if you want the intersection at Sierra 6, you can take that as well.
Yeah, no worries, we'll take Sierra 6, he's not something. It should be fine. Just double check that though. Changes a little bit, we'll just...
Dublin Tower, good evening, this is Air Knot 3 Mike Lima, type A320, stand Charlie 400. Request clearance to Gatwick with information Charlie QNH1005.
So, intersection Sierra 6, we've just updated the...
Air Not 3 Mike Lima, good afternoon. You're cleared to Gatwick Dexon for Echo departure, runway 10 right. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 6370. Frequency after departure, Dublin control 129.180.
Max 1 and 2 off.
Cleared Gatwick Dexon for Echo departure, runway 10 right. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 6370. And frequency after departure is Dublin on 129.180. Air Not 3 Mike Lima.
Air Not 3 Mike Lima, read back correct. Break, Shamrock 52 Whiskey, continue taxi, second left, Mike 1, cross runway 1634, Sierra 7, hold short, runway 10 right.
Taxi on Mike 1, cross runway 16, Sierra 7, Shamrock 52.
So because we're in the 319, we can take Sierra 6 really, we don't need the full runway length, so...
NED 97 Tango, upon reaching Sierra 6, the surface winds 140 degrees, 8 knots, runway 10 right, cleared for takeoff, goodbye.
Upon reaching Sierra 6, clear for takeoff, 10 right, Easy 97 Tango, goodbye. So it sounds like once we get to 2,000 feet, we then move over to the departure frequency 129180, which is already tuned and ready. So, line of checklist, take off runway confirm, 10 right via Sierra 6. CCAS TA, RA, PAX 1 and 2, both off. There we go.
Dublin Tower, ready to taxi, Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra.
Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra, taxi via Delta Sierra, Foxtrot outer, hold short link 5.
Just break it down a little bit.
Taxi via Delta Sierra, Foxtrot outer, hold short link 5. Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra.
Taxi lights can come off and landing lights can come on. Right, we'll try and go for a rolling takeoff as normal. So then, take off. And flex 60 SRS right, auto thrust is blue. Just set. $100 knots. P1, rotate. Positive, ready to climb, gear up now. Over to 129180. Just climb checks. Ground spoilers disarm. AB1. Block 0. Dublin, hello, Easy 97 Tango. With you on departure 10 right, climbing 4000.
Easy97 Tango, Dublin low identified, climb flight level 230 direct to Baker.
230 direct Baker, Easy97 Tango. So open climb, direct, and we will want Baker, wherever that is. Baker, select that. Insert.
We suggest you keep it fastened whenever you're in your seats. Be careful when you open the lockers, as items may have moved. There are toilets at both ends of the aircraft, and they all have smoke detectors. Smoking is not
And you would do it at some point. Packs 1 and 2 both on. Standard is set. We see what the camera views are like in the back. Let's have a look. Can't really see much, can you, really? It's just a bit of wing flex there. Nothing too drastic. So seatbelts can come off, approaching 10,000, and we'll get the landing lights off as well. It's about 1 hour flight time from where we are at the moment. Maybe a little bit less than that.
5 to Tango, low identified, climb flight level 230 direct to Liffey.
Climb flight level 220 direct to Liffey, 5 to Tango.
Feel free to say hello in the chat if you're listening. What are you up to this evening? Are you doing anything exciting, or you doing a flight yourself? Just joining in? So 329 miles. What about a little...
Dublin, hello, Shamrock 60, Yankee 360 to Siku.
Are you still with us, Kyle, or have you...
Yellow and ready to send flight level 150, Bagso 3 Romeo for 10 left.
Bagso 3 Romeo for 10 left, and ready to send level 150, Shamrock 60, Yankee.
Dublin Control, good evening, Boeing 327, aircraft type 737-800.
Boeing 327, hello, by cleared NIMAD 3 Romeo for 10 left, report your indicated airspeed.
Indicated airspeed 335, Boeing 327.
Boeing 327, thanks, maintain 300 knots or greater, descend to flight level 150.
Set, maintain 300 knots or greater, descend flight level 150. NIM at 3 Romeo arrival, 10 left, 0.37.
So, flight 170.
Clear direct to IFBA.
Clear direct to IFBA, Boeing 387.
So unfortunately it looks like we're going to go over to Unicom frequency for a little while, but like I say, we have got Gatwick Director online, which should hopefully be lovely. Never know, London may come online fully. We'll just see what happens with that. So we'll just tune that in the nav in the radio ready for it. So 1228. There we go.
Dublin, hello, Challenger November 238.
So it's been quite nice because you've got a bit of a sunset approach as we come into Dublin, and then obviously it'll be dark by the time we get to Gatwick.
40 to the
Been live 2 hours and 20 minutes so far.
November 238, Quebec Sierra, hello, squawk 7711.
Okay, 7711 in the box for Quebec Sierra.
November 238, Quebec Sierra, identify, cleared 9 at 3, Romeo arrival for 10 left, descend flight level 170.
Okay, 9 at 3, Romeo, departure 10 left. Actually, we are unable 10 left, very quick there.
Roger, expect 10 right, same arrival.
Okay, same arrival, 17,000, or flight level 170 and 10 right for Quebec Sierra.
So once we get out of the controlled airspace, we will probably be a little bit quiet for 5 minutes or so. We'll just quickly have a quick drink break, toilet break, leave the autopilot to do its thing.
Easy 97 Tango, nothing further, monitor advisory 1228, bye-bye.
Over to advisory 1228, Easy 97 Tango, good night, bye.
Shark 52 Tango, no further.
So then, here we go, we're on to Unicom. So we're back in a couple of minutes, we're just getting a drink and quick toilet break, and then we'll continue with into the lovely Gatwick. The guys back with you. Just see how. So we're almost at Baker. Only 277 miles left, really. So then what's people up to tonight then? Anything much? We'll see how Gatwick is comparing tonight. So we're just sort of on the West Welsh coast somewhere. And then we sort of tracked over the top of Cardiff, over Bristol, and then into London. Same, we have got London South Control online. I don't know if that's. If we have got London South, then we'll probably end up speaking to them anyway. Sure, we'll soon find out. So what's everyone up to this evening then? And doing anything exciting, or just chilling out as a lovely Sunday, ready for, I'd say, another working week? But it's bank holiday tomorrow, isn't it? So not much of a scenic route, unfortunately. We'll probably see a little bit of London as we start descent over the top. So then I'm just going to make a left-hand turn there. It's just at the tip of Wales. We'll probably sort of go over Snowdonia, that sort of direction. Well, Beacon, Brecon Hill. So I was just trying to sort of shift up for work in the morning. So. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So just bear with me a few minutes, just trying to sort some work related stuff out. Right then, so we're back with you. Apologies about that, guys. Just sorting out some work plans. So then we're not many miles off starting our descent. So at Disick we need to be at flight level 140. So we'll pop 140 in and then we can just do a nice steady descent to, well, we'll start our descent now anyway, but Well, I don't think we reached our cruise level. To be fair, it was meant to be a flight level 350, but as we're pretty much ready to descend, we might as well continue that descent. Excuse me. Hopefully we get some ATC online in a moment. Oh, there we go. So London South is online now. So 129430. We'll just get that tuned ready. So 129430 is ready. Not a million miles before. We'll basically start our approach before we go into their airspace, but fully dark now. We seem to be reducing our altitude quite early, to be fair, in the flight, but it's a nice steady descent really, nothing too drastic. Probably a little bit earlier than it probably should be. Hopefully we get some nice views over London. We'll probably just fly straight over London, you should be able to see Heathrow hopefully. Only got 180 miles left to go anyway, it's not too far. So we need to fly 140, then Nigget is the same, and flight level 70 by Willow. Chances are we'll probably get a change in direction anyway. So we have also got Gatwick Direct, Gatwick Tower, and then Gatwick Ground also is online. So I suppose we better start looking at our destination information. Let's have a quick look. So arrival performance. We're cheating today rather than requesting the ATIS. We'll just have a quick look at our landing weight. So 54 tons. See while we're turning left, that's fine. So we'll just go into our landing performance page. Let's put some of these numbers in. So QNH 1007, temperature 10 degrees Celsius, 070 at 7 knots, fine. We'll just have a quick look at the ATIS anyway for Gatwick. So if we go to my flights and weather, arrival information and view the ATIS, we'll just give that a quick refresh as well. 08, transition level 7,500, so we can, so 075, pop that in, change 1007. Taxiway leaving is not usable, taxiway. So we just need to pop our minimums in for our approach. So minimums for here is 96 radio, 96 in the radio. Oh, hello, 96 in the radio box. There we go. Gives an approach speed 125, landing speed of 120. So we'll leave the seatbelts on off for a little bit longer. So we've got just someone coming on the nav radio, 9,000 feet above, so it shouldn't be any problem for us. It's not going to be too long before in London's airspace.
Yeah, that's passing. It's been about 1 minute 30.
So basically when we get to Cypric. So then guys, don't know who the one viewer is, but hello to you. It's fairly normal approach to Gatwick really, so we've got London coming into view I think. Oh no, sorry, that's Bristol we've got here over to the left hand side. Not sure if that is Bristol Airport that I can see directly in front of me. It probably is Bristol Airport actually. Oh, that'd be Bristol, just here I would imagine. Let's have a quick look. Airport. Yeah, so Bristol is just here over the front. That's Bristol Airport. And then obviously that's the city of Bristol there to the left. I'm not sure what the other airport is to the west. Let's have a quick gander. So it looks like Filton Airfield. Wherever Filton Airfield is, I'm not sure. That was a nice steady descent tonight. It's always quite nice to have. I'd imagine from Midhurst we'll probably get vectors from that point. Also we'll speak to Gatwick Director as well and see what they have to say. Obviously we'll have London online initially. 129430, so that's all ready and primed. So we still have 3.1 tons once we are. So it sounds like we need to go to London, so we'll transfer over to that. Alright, then over to London.
653 right, Alpha Yankee stand 522.
Alpha Yankee stand 522, 653.
Shuttle 2 Whiskey, first right, link 53 in Yankee, hold November Bravo 11.
First right, link 53 Yankee, hold Bravo 11, 2
Whiskey. 4, stand by, clear to land 09 left, the wind 09010.
So all we need to announce really is the flight level we're going to and at what point we're going to level up.
You're ready for taxi.
American 312, just hold position, there's one pushing ahead of you.
Roger.
London, hello, Easy97. Tango is with you, descending flight level 140 degree, level by Zurich.
Easy97 Tango, hello, descend flight level 140, Zurich 1 Golf.
Zurich 1 Golf, Easy97 Tango.
Airport 583, ready for...
Airport 2583, push and start approved, face south.
West East Airport 583.
Face south.
Correction south to 553.
Shuttle 2 Whiskey, line up and wait 09 right.
Line up 09 right, 2 Whiskey.
2-475, turn left heading 355, descend flight level 80. $89, 7 number Juliet, direct timber.
Direct timber, thanks, 97 November Juliet.
London, good evening. Lufthansa 429 Heavy, flight level 410, just past Solby, inbound Texas.
Feather 429, roger.
Another aircraft in front of us.
4, Mike Sierra, stand 316, request motion to that.
34 Mike Sierra, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, face south, Virgin 4, Mike Sierra.
FedEx 3 Alpha Whiskey, 1 to Unicon, goodbye.
Unicon, FedEx 3 Whiskey, thanks, bye-bye.
Rosie 45 Whiskey with you, flight level 320.
Easy 45 Whiskey, hello, climb flight level 390.
Flight 390.
London Control, good evening. Easy 321, climbing flight level 360.
Easy 321, initial climb is 5,000 feet, 6,000 future, climb now, flight level 130.
Can you please say that again?
She was 475, sent 4,000 feet, QNH is 1008. Easy 321, climb flight level 130.
Apologies, Easy 321, climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
Easy 24 Charlie uniform, climb flight level 330.
330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330.
No, that's not for you, it's for someone else. Easy 321, climb to flight level 130.
Apologies for Easy 321.
Easy 24 Charlie uniform, climb flight level 350.
350 for Charlie.
American 207, flight level 170.
170, American 20.
475, 4,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Internet Whiskey, when do you expect takeoff clearance?
Internet Whiskey, clear for takeoff, 02, the wind is calm.
Please call me, so to clear for takeoff.
Charles Whiskey, clear for takeoff, 9 right, the wind is 0808.
9 right, clear takeoff, Whiskey.
Qantas 4, climb now, flight level 110.
Climb now, flight level 110, Qantas 4.
ED 321, direct Brugman's Park, Bravo, Papa Kilo.
Direct Bravo Papa Kilo.
249 Mike, taxi Alpha, stand 507.
Alpha 507 to report.
Under control is D312
So we'll probably get another...
level 280.
So we'll probably get another descent request in a moment.
Flight level 370 is D312 Golf.
89, 7 number Juliet, stand flight level 90.
Descend 90, EC 97 November Juliet.
AD 321, climb flight level 190.
Climb and maintain 190, AD 321.
89, 7 Tango, descend flight level 110.
Sending 110, Easy 97 Tango.
American 20, send flight level 160.
160, American 20.
110 is set.
89 November, hello, QNAV 1 Golf, arrival, descend flight level 160, level by AMDAT.
160 left right hand between up with Golf,
Control Scandinavian 505.
Civil signs on.
9000 for 7000.
Skin 505, maintain flight level 80, leave Lambourne heading 260 degrees.
Maintain level 80 and we'll leave Lambourne 270 degrees, Scandinavian 505.
Hopefully we'll get a great in from Midhurst, I would imagine. We'll get to Midhurst and make a left turn.
Shuttle 2 Whiskey, climb now,
Great
flight
for
level
the
180.
190 to Whiskey.
London Centre, Lufthansa 6, Yankee Foxtrot.
So we'll get gap redirected, tuned in
475, send right to 3,000 feet.
126,
Whiskey, climb now, flight level 100.
Flight level 100 now for EZ283 Whiskey.
EZ321, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
Monitor Unicom, thank you, bye bye.
89, 7 Juliet, contact Gatwick 126825.
Gatwick 12682, cheers, 97 November Juliet.
Qantas 4, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, Qantas 4.
Listen to 6 Yankee Foxtrot, return flight level 90, leave Lambourne heading 260 degrees.
Is Unicom 122.8 for EZ321?
475, turn right heading 120, clear ILS, turn 9 left. Listen to 6 Yankee Foxtrot, descent flight level 90, leave Lambourne heading 260 degrees.
Flight level 060 and 260 degrees, Lufthansa 6, Yankee Foxtrot.
Yeah, it's flight level 90 and 260 degrees after Lambourne.
Flight level 09er and 260 after Lambourne, Lufthansa 6, Yankee Foxtrot.
American 20, descent flight level 140.
No, we're just in our descent phase now. Probably about
American 20.
15 more minutes from landing, I would imagine.
And I thought to 553 ready for taxi.
American 203, right to Alpha, hold November Bravo 11. Golf Whiskey Romeo, hello. You're very high up there. Descend flight level 200. Good rate, please.
Version 4, make sure request taxi.
Scandinavian 505, turn left heading 230 degrees.
Left heading 230 degrees, Scandinavian 505.
Is it 1 2 Alpha, hello, flight level 2000. This is Alpha.
Easy 1 2 Alpha, climb flight level 230.
230 now, EZ238 Whiskey.
No, it's Easy 1 2 Alpha, climb flight level 230.
Climb 230, Easy 1 2 Alpha.
Easy 2 Whiskey, maintain flight level 100, traffic to cross the towers and above.
London Controls, good evening, this is Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra, flight 739er 0, direct to Bedfordshire.
Stand by, waiting for a readback. EZ23 Whiskey, maintain flight level 100, acknowledge.
Maintain flight level 100, EZ238 Whiskey.
475, clear to land 9 left, the wind 080 at 9. Scandinavian 505, turn right heading 275.
Right heading 275, Scandinavian 505.
American 20, descend flight level 110.
Descend 110, American 20.
EZ24 Charlie Uniform, contact London 127.105.
2 for Charlie Uniform 127.105, thank you, please.
Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra, direct Dover.
Direct Dover, Ryanair 15 Delta Sierra.
Qantas 4, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290.
So I'd imagine we'll go a right turn onto Midhurst and then probably vectors from that point onwards.
Right,
we'll see what they say.
Hold November Bravo 11.
It's what we can see in the distance, that is Gatwick that we can see in the distance, I believe. Oh, no, maybe not actually, might not be Gatwick.
Charlie 2 Whiskey, contact London 127.105.
127.105, next service. Virgin 4 Mike Sierra, request taxi.
Virgin 4 Mike Sierra, right Alpha, hold November Bravo 11.
Right Alpha, hold November Bravo 11. Virgin 4 Mike Sierra.
82 straight whiskey, climb flight level 140.
140 now for 82 straight whiskey.
Flight control, speed with 33 Alpha, flight level 30.
So we'll probably get further descent
333 Alpha,
shortly.
hello, it's the LSO 1 hotel arrival.
LSO 1 hotel,
American 265 requesting taxi, the person back disappeared.
American 325 left Alpha, sorry, left Bravo, Echo, hold Echo 1.
Left Bravo, Echo, hold Echo 1, American 265.
Scandinavian 505, left heading 265.
Left heading 265, Scandinavian 505.
London Control, Ryanair 227.
Right, 27, hello, climb flight level 290.
So we'll probably get another reduction to flight level 070.
A door warning, it's possible to turn to Gatwick.
Just contact director then 126825.
Roger, 126825, Ryanair 227, thank you.
American 207, flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90, American 20.
London Control, good evening, 9835, flight level 150.
9835, hello, maintain flight level 150.
So we're making a right turn in a second.
23 whiskey, climb flight level 190.
Flight 190,
89.8 Hotel November, descend flight level 90.
We've got to back to AP1.
89.7 Tango, descend flight level 90.
Sunday 90, Easy 97 Tango. Epic climb. Sorry, open descent 9,000 set. And
today 7928, roger.
None lights can come on.
Descend to 6 Yankee Foxtrot, descend flight level 80. Super 9835, turn right heading 165. Easy 9835, turn right heading 165.
Right, 165, easy 9835.
Super 33 Alpha, descend flight level 180, level by EDFAX.
So we'll have a quick look to see if there's any speed restrictions. So at Turfos 250.
London Control, good evening, Ryanair 203 Alpha, flight level 300, climb to 390.
That's a flight level 100.
London Control, good evening, Flybus 2186 with you, flight level 190.
Flybus 2186, squawk 1245, Neville 1 Charlie.
Squawk 1245,
so guys,
Charlie, Flybus 2186.
Let's see what you guys are up to.
Tango, contact Gatwick 126825.
16825, Easy 97 Tango, no, bye.
American 20, turn left.
Gatwick Director, good evening, Easy 97 Tango, it's with you descending at 9,000.
Easy 97 Tango, Gatwick Director, good evening, landing runway for 08, right, no delay, descend flight level 80.
08, right, and descend flight level 80, Easy 97 Tango. So there's no delay, so we shouldn't have any issues there.
Easy 97 Tango, 25 track miles, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1007.
4,000, QNH 1007, Easy 97 Tango. So 4,000 sets, 1007. Approach checklist, SPRF 1007, seatbelts on a minimum set at radio 96.
Turn right heading 31.
Order brake low, and the mode selector is norm.
Right turn 310, 97 Juliet.
Easy 97 Tango, report your heading.
Heading 140, 130, apologies, it's not some.
Easy 97, roger, maintain heading 130.
130 is a nice one, Tango.
Ryanair 227, descent altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 235.
So we'll tune in the next frequency, 124230.
And 235, we're going to request to essentially come in at minimum clean speed.
Ryanair 227, roger.
124230, that's wonderful.
As soon as I find out what minimum clean speed actually is.
Ryanair 227, no worries, you're at the back of the queue at the moment.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Everybody say hello in the comments. We're just...
Easy 97 Juliet, speed to 220 knots or greater.
Central greater 97 November Juliet.
Easy 97 Tango, speed to 200.
Speed 200, Easy 97 Tango.
Easy 97 November Juliet, descent altitude 3000.
200 is set, and we'll pop flaps 1 out in a second. The chances are we're going to have directors for the ILS at a gas. Just wait for that speed to come down a touch. So flaps 1. Not quite got a visual of Gatwick at the moment, but
Ryanair 227, turn right, heading 275.
Right, heading 275. Your information, I am 145 indicated.
Ryanair 227, roger, thank you.
so speed's reduced. Chances are we'll be going in after this other aircraft that we can just see on the radar here.
Easy 97 of them, Juliet, descent altitude 2,500 feet, turn right, heading 345, speed 180 knots.
345, descend, altitude 2,500, speed now 180 knots. 97 of them, Juliet.
Easy 97 Tango, turn left, heading 105, you cleared for the ILS approach from 08 right.
Left 105 and cleared ILS, 08 right, Easy 97 Tango. AP1, AP2, approach is armed, 105 is set.
Ryanair 227, descent altitude 2,500 feet.
Descending 2,500 for 227.
So we'll activate the approach.
Direct director, good evening, Easy 9835, direct Midhurst.
Easy 9835, Gatwick direct, good evening, landing runway 08 right, leave Midhurst, heading 280 degrees.
Landing 08 right and leave Midhurst, 280 degrees, 9835.
Easy 97 Juliet, apologies, I think I forgot to turn you there for final. Yeah, you are clear for the approach runway 08 right, turn right, heading 110.
Okay, so 110, Easy 97 Juliet.
We probably need a further left turn, to be honest, for the runway, but we'll see if we may pick up the ILS in a second, to be fair. Depends how far it comes out. If not, we'll go to
Easy 97 Juliet, you may need to descend up to 2,000 feet, and there's no ATC speed restriction.
There you go. Glide slope's coming in now.
Speed.
Block star.
And now Easy 97 November Juliet, report the field in sight.
Field in sight, 97 November Juliet.
Easy 97 November Juliet, roger, thank you. Contact tower 124230.
14230, taxi service, 97 November Juliet.
So 4,000 feet. Easy 97 Tango is established, 08 right.
Easy 97 Tango, thank you. Speed 180 knots or greater until 60 feet.
180 until 6, Easy 97 Tango.
Hello, Easy 98 November, information A320.
180 is set.
Easy 98 Hotel November, turn left heading 275.
Laps 2.
Descent altitude.
Just got the runway coming into view now.
275, 7,000, Easy 98 November.
Easy 9835, speed to 220.
Speed 220, Easy 9835.
Easy 98 Hotel November, speed to 220.
220, Easy 98 November.
And Gatwick, so Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa. Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa, Gatwick direct, go ahead.
Director Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa, currently Cessna 152, reaching towards Lid. I doubt you have us on radar yet, but is there any possibility that we could get a zone transmit in approximately 30 minutes?
I'll be in about 30 minutes. I will be logging off, so we'll be with London, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Good evening,
good afternoon, operator with
Federal
100.
Easy 97 Tango, contact out 124230.
Over to tower 124230. Good night, bye. Gatwick Tower, good evening. Easy 97 Tango is with you on the approach 08 right.
97 Tango, Gatwick Tower, hello. Continue approach number 2, runway 08 right. The surface wind 070 degrees, 7 knots.
Continue approach number 2, Easy 97 Tango.
97 November Juliet, runway 08 right, clear to land, the wind 070 degrees, 7 knots.
So it sounds like we've got single operation in use.
97 November Juliet.
So then we'll see how we get on. We've got another aircraft to the right hand side.
Charlie, contact London Control now, 129.430, goodbye.
Get down.
Over to London, 129.430, Shuttle Lake Charlie, thank you.
2,500.
Checks. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Go around altitude, set 3000. We'll take over manual control in a second.
2,000.
Managed speed. Landing checklist. Go around altitude, 3000 is set. Cabin crew advised. Eco memo, landing no blue. Manual flight.
Tower, good evening and happy Easter. FedEx 6 Mike Tango, radio check.
FedEx 6 Mike Tango, Gatwick Tower, hello, readability 5. Easy 97 Tango, runway 08 right, clear to land, the wind 073, 7 knots.
Good land 08 right, Easy 97 Tango.
Easy 97 November Juliet, taxi to stand 49 right, via Romeo and Lima.
49 right, via Romeo and Lima.
So then guys, wish me luck. We'll try and keep on the approach path a little bit better than we have done previously.
1,000.
Checked. Had a slight cross with nothing too drastic.
Gatwick Tower, Alpine 304.
Alpine 304, Gatwick Tower, hello, pass your message.
Alpine 304, stand 101, type A320, requesting IVAR clearance destination Amsterdam, Schiphol please.
Alpine 304, Gatwick Tower, hello, report your aircraft path.
Airbus 320, Alpine 304.
Alpine 304, Roger, cleared Amsterdam, train 10, departure, talk is...
Which down's open?
Talk is 2030.
300.
Cleared to destination Amsterdam, Schiphol is filed via the Flight 1 Zulu, departure, squawk 2030, Alpine 304.
Alpine 304, correct.
Hundred above. Minima.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Spoilers.
Gatwick Tower, runner 227, 4.5 mile final. I am overweight, pan. I have open door. Nothing structural. And 227, Roger, continue approach number 1, runway 08 right, the wind 070 degrees, 7 knots.
We'll continue straight ahead.
Continue approach 08 right.
Flaps retract, spoilers retract, landing lights off, taxi on, and I will pop the AP on as well. go next right, I think. Not this right, the following right, Bravo Romeo.
Electronic devices can now be used. Have a look around you to make sure you take every
Easy 97 Tango vacating a left Bravo Romeo.
open the lockers as items may have moved. Smoking is not allowed until you're in a smoking area. Thank you for flying with us today. We look forward to welcoming you on board again soon.
We'll just get ourselves off the runway and then we'll just come to a position, hold position. I don't know if there's ground on
Ground DC, Nassau Nova Juliet, shutting down. Many thanks.
Yeah. Ryanair 227, runway 08 right, cleared to land, the wind 070 degrees, 7 knots.
Roger, clear to land, 08 right, Ryanair 227.
97 Tango, taxi stand 553 via Papa and Lima.
Stand 553 Papa Lima, Easy 97 Tango. So continue to the left side. Uh, 553. Okay, yeah, I know what stand that is. We've been on this stand before. So we'll. So it's
Alpine 304, apologies. Do you know exactly the cleared altitude you'd like? Because on the chart we've got between 2,000 and 5,000 Alpine 304.
The Alpine 304, as per the SID, the maximum level will be flight level 5,000 feet.
Roger, we've got 6,000 at Frayne, is that correct? On our chart, Alpine 304.
I'd have to check the chart if I'm honest.
So guys, thanks for joining us. It's been not a bad little London, that was alright actually.
Departure is 5,000.
Quite enjoyed that little London.
We have London on board, so you'll get further climbing past the departure.
Roger, just wanted to double check where we'll put in 5,000 because it is variable, as you said, Alpine 304.
Tower, very good evening, ET9.
So this will be the end of our legs for this evening. Chances are we'll probably do another flight tomorrow. We'll see how things get on with that.
9835 Gatwick Tower, hello, continue approach number 1, runway 08 right, the wind 060 degrees, 5 knots.
Continue approach number 1, ET9.
After landing, radar predictive wind shear system
Tower,
is
good evening, Alpine 312 for Yankee, stand 104, QNH 1007, request for start.
And we'll make the next left here. And then it's a bit of an awkward stand, 553 is.
Alpine 32 Alpha Yankee.
It's sort of like right on the corner of that and Quebec Alpha, so we'll see how we go.
Face west, Alpine 32 Alpha Yankee.
Another easier aircraft there.
Ryanair 227, you require back to start.
Just come slow.
Request, can we have the maintenance area north of the runway off Juliet, I think it is?
Okay, so you want off uniforms, the Boeing hangar, or do you want off Tango?
Uniform, please, Boeing hangar.
Yep, there before is Boeing hangar via Juliet and uniform.
Boeing hangar via Juliet and uniform for Ryanair 227.
And our stands on
9835 runway 08 right, clear to land, the wind 060 degrees, 5 knots.
So next stand's 552, it's the one that's on the middle of a slant, so it's a little bit of a tricky one to get in. Hopefully we have safe dock active as well. We'll see in a second if safe dock is active. So this is 552.
Tower Delta 5800 is an Airbus A320neo with you at send number 21, looking up to pick up IFR clearance to LFPG.
So
Delta 5800 Gatwick Tower, hello, report your stand number and aircraft type.
Is Airbus A320neo, stand number Pier 221.
A319 confirmed.
A320neo.
Yes.
Delta 5800, thanks. Cleared Paris, the Seaford for Zulu departure, squawk 3454.
If there's safe
Clear to LFPG via C for departure, squawk 3454. Delta 5800.
Delta 5800, read back correct.
Lord Devlin Tower, hello, it is 98 Hotel November, I left 08 right.
You do 98 Hotel November, Gatwick Tower, hello, prepare for a go around, the wind 060 degrees.
We'll go around, we'll continue, it's 98 Hotel November.
Engine 2 and engine 1 can come off.
Easy 553 with you, fully established ILS 08 right.
98 Hotel November, you're lucky this time, runway 08 right, clear to land, the wind 060 degrees, 5 knots. U98 Hotel November, runway 08 right, clear to land, the wind 060 degrees, 5 knots.
The boarding requested.
What, scan out, annoy you first time, clear to land, Easy 98.
Easy 553, runway 08 right, clear, continue approach number 2, runway, the winds are 060 degrees, 5 knots.
Roger, continue approach, Easy 553.
Tower Delta Morning, go Foxtrot Lima India Papa.
Chocks are in place. Parking rate released.
Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa.
Parking checklist, parking record, chocks are in place. Engines off, wing lights off, and fuel pumps are off.
The transit was from north
engines
to
off,
south,
so
preferably over the field.
parking checklist complete.
Your route towards the field remain north of the north terminal for now.
Towards the field and Wilco, Golf India Papa.
Hopefully everyone is good enough.
90835 vacated on Charlie.
90835.
So there, guys, thank you very much for joining us on this couple of legs of flight. Obviously, if you've joined us halfway through, then welcome. That's us done for tonight, unfortunately. We'll be doing another flight tomorrow. Not sure where yet. Feel free to pop in the comments where you'd like us to fly to. Once again, thank you for joining the channel. We do appreciate your support. And we look forward to doing more flights with you. Wasn't a bad little landing here at Gatwick. Quite busy as well. We will try and get some sort of landing performance indicator, just so you can see how hard the landings are or not hard the landings are. That wasn't too bad. It was a little, not too bad on the approach path there. Not as low as he was going into Dublin, that's for sure. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like I say, feel free to leave a comment for more suggestions in the chat. And that's it. Bye for now.